Hey guys, Andy from Andy Goblin Fishing in Central West Virginia Fishing Intel. Hey, we're around November, or let's see, what are we here? November 22nd here in West Virginia, and we had our first snow of the season for this year. So, or not for this year, but first snow of the season coming in. Uh, what I like to do sometimes in the wintertime is I want to make sure I have everything ready to go for next year. So I go through most of my tackle that I carry, which I have a lot of spare tackle too that I keep in the garage. In totes and things that when I'm fishing some type of tournament somewhere, I can pack extra stuff with me if I need to. A lot of the one-day tournaments that I fish just here around the house, I just carry what I need in the boat. But I'm going through my crankbait box right now, or one of my crankbait box. This is my, what I call the big crankbaits. I carry a lot of my big square bills in this, and I carry a lot of my balsa ones in this one too. So as you can see, here's a bait right here that I've caught a lot of fish on. This is a Strike King 2.5. As you can see, I upgraded the hooks here. You can see it also has the has a little bit of line left on it before I cut it off. So I always cut this off, get my bait ready to go, and I check my hooks to make sure everything's working right. So it seems like here all the hooks are really nice and sharp, so I don't need to replace the hooks on that. So I'll put it back in the thing. In my box. But this is a bait that I've caught a lot of fish on this year, so I want to keep that one to where I'm confident in it tournament day wise. So right here's another one in the package, and I haven't fished it yet. So what I'll do is I'll take this out of the package. I only carry 2 or 3 different colors of the 3 or 4 different colors of this style bait here, but this one here is the gizzard shad color. It works really well. But you see here, it's got the stock hooks on it, which are okay, but I like to upgrade my hooks to it. But this bait here hasn't been fished. So what I'll do now that I got one that I have a lot of confidence in, as you can see here, it's the same bait, but I got a lot of confidence in this bait here because I've caught a lot of fish on it. So I'll take this one here and I'll use it one of my days in practice for when I'm just out fun fishing and make sure it works the same, and I catch fish on it. And then what I'll do is I'll upgrade the hooks on it also. So that's kind of what I like to do. But I like to go through all my crankbaits. As you can see, here's a old balsa crankbait. Looks like one of the B1 Bagleys, an old Bagley. The hooks weren't very good on it, so I took them off and are changing hooks on them. Here is a PH Customs lure. Well, no, this is an old Bagley here. This is a BB2. It's a B2, and as you can see, I have already changed the hooks on this. This is the bait that I have fished and caught a lot of fish on, so I, keep the hooks changed on it. Here you're looking at. Here's one of my favorite crankbaits to throw. This size right here. This is a Lucky Craft Big Daddy Strike 3. I really like throwing that bait. As you can see, I checked the hooks on it. These got real good hooks on it, so I don't need to replace them on that. As you can see, some of the baits I've shown that I do have to replace some of the hooks on. Here's one here. I caught several fish on this color bait. This is a Sexy Shad Strike King 2.5. Like I said, I took the stock hooks off of it and I'll replace them with, I carry extra hooks. These are Gamakatsus. These are size 1 and size 2. So I carry a lot of those with me, and but I'll change out all my hooks and stuff, of what I need. Here's an old bait that I catch a lot of fish on. This is an old Pro Series short wart. As you can see, I've upgraded the hooks on it. The good Gamakatsu round bends, and I like that real well. Catch a lot of fish on it. So that's kind of what I do. I just kind of go through all my baits, and if I have a line on some of them that I need to cut off, I'll cut off. Here's an old Bagley here. This is one of the big old B3s right here, and it does need new hooks on it, so I'll put new hooks on it. But that's just a little tip for you. Whenever you're fooling around in the wintertime, there's not a whole lot to do, or you got kind of a bad day, just start going through some of your boxes and seeing what you need to replace. These are hooks. I went through all these baits here. I've cut all the line off of them. I've checked all the hooks. I've took the hooks off the ones that I need to replace, and I'm getting ready to put new hooks on it. So hope this little tip helps you out. Until next time, guys, hey, good fishing. Thank you all very much for watching. Please hit that like button and please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you, guys.